He'll bring it up. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rams offense will get first crack at it today. In the last meeting, Colorado State pulled out a close win against Wyoming.
Yeah, Colorado State executed really, really good in this border war. In the bronze boot game, they took care of business. In the big moments, they didn't let them bother them. They didn't think about the trophy, and they really took it home.
That was a big win for Colorado State, too, because both them and Wyoming, they recruit a lot of the same players, so it helped them on the recruiting trail during the offseason. This game has a major impact, not just on the standings, but also in recruiting.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Carney. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Finds his big tight end. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Sets up the screen. Sweet cut there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. He picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other? Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They're working down right side. Good pickup up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And he was flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby him too much, and it was a bad throw. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock it down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys are marching down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
The give to the tailback. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Got a man in the middle. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Wyoming. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call? And agree, it'll go his way. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you converted 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the run. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Keep keeps it on the draw.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs and scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to do that.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Great move. Now he's got room. Right down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to pass. It's Carney. Snagged out of the air. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
He had nowhere to go with the ball, guys, and the defense is in nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires one. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just keeps moving. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. Not much of a chance on the return of the drive. The ball at the 33.
And you will always remember your 1st. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT. The 1st INT football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, it's Carney. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Rams with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will quickly use the timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Power football with the run. He breaks a tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Back to pass. It's Carney. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old bronze boot.
kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The middle linebackers, because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and then look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
Snowed under by the defense. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off, not the second half that he managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw, it's Carney. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them back down. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing and build this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball comes to rest right there. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a little space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. No way to go on down. He goes at the 39.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Carney. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Rams line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Guzman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Hard in the backfield. It's Guzman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Brock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got a chance. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
That's why as a defense it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Rams racing to the line in a hurry up.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Carney. This time he's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Rams have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't run the ball there on 3rd and short. You decided that you were going to try to catch the defense off balance by throwing it. Now you set yourself up in 4th down.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. There's the pressure. They get a rush, and it pays off. A sack at the 20. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The give to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee. One of the great rivalries in the West comes to a close with the Rams taking the victory, and we'll be partying in Fort Collins tonight. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.